So I actually had a bug when I did this. She teleported through the table and she was half in and out of the table.
I thought that was saying she never let go.
Where is she?
Yeah. Have you ever had a friend or maybe just an acquaintance or whatever that...
No, never had any friends or acquaintances. Never.
Yeah, I know what that feels like. Do you know what elitism is?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a friend or an acquaintance or somebody be really elitist about a video game series?
Yeah.
And did that make you feel or think ill of the game series?
No, I just beat him at the game and then he shut up.
Fair enough. Because I had a friend or an
It was about Pokemon, and he got really released about Pokemon.
Yeah.
I only saw this guy about once a month or so.
Yeah.
At Pokemon time. He's like, oh yeah, I'm really good at this again. And I just beat him one day. I literally just floored the room with him.
Yeah.
No, me and my mate thought this team was ridiculous. We just floored him, and he just sort of shut off that.
Yeah. Because I had a friend that was really elitist about Devil May Cry, and Devil May Cry is a character action game. That's what the genre's called, where it's, you know, like Metal Gear Rising, where you just do moves and combos to look cool and stuff like that.
Oh, Captain's cabin, what we got here, eh? Surprised to save for him.
Yeah, so I'd never played a character action game at that point. I'd never seen it. So he brought around Devil May Cry 3 and basically told me to play it whilst he was there. And so, like I say, I'd never played it before, and I knew nothing about the series or the type of game it was. And apparently I took too long on the first fight because he got kind of arsey about the fact that, oh, I could have done this by now. Why haven't you, why haven't you?
That's just called being a dick. That's something you don't do.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. He was kind of elitist about that, and basically it just kind of turned me off the series because something I'd never played before or never even heard of before. So I just kind of I lost basically all interest in that genre and that series.
Yeah, that sucks.
But then obviously Metal Gear Rising came out, and I had so much fun with that game, which you haven't played yet, but you should.
No, I refused to play it because I really wanted Metal Gear Solid Rising, which I was really looking forward to. But they cancelled it because Kojima's team couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Or some crap.
Yeah, basically Kojima's team wasn't skilled enough. I mean, this is their words, not mine. They basically were unable to do sword gameplay properly.
Yeah.
Because obviously they did it in Metal Gear Solid 2. And even then, that was really...
crap.
Yeah, it was really stiff.
The final battle was like, yeah, fight sword to the sword. I was like, this is just crap.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. And I only beat that by using exploits.
I just remember using janky controls and just slowly beating them.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't good. So yeah, they were going to do Metal Gear Rising. But then, like, we can't actually do this. We have no idea how to make this.
Oh!
We have no idea how to make this play good. So we're going to give it to Platinum, who is basically their bread and butter.
Basically, I was really looking forward to finding out, because I really wanted the game set between 2 and 4.
Yeah.
Because there was such a large time frame there.
Yeah.
And I want to know what to ride, and like, I know how you got excited with Body now, but I wanted to see it in the game.
Sure. I wanted the one with the grey fox that we were going to get.
Yeah, well, you have Ryzen now. Oh, that confirms it is in the same setting.
Yeah.
So this does take place in the same universe as the other games.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure it was like a full reboot or something.
No, this is sort of like I guess you could say it's like a soft reboot, in a sense.
But the other games still take place, so...
Yeah.
Do I want to go up here? Am I done exploring? Screw it.
Yeah, I wanted the one with Grey Fox, and obviously that didn't happen either. Because Konami said Grey Fox isn't marketable enough. So Kojima was like, his hands were tied, he couldn't do anything, so he had to make it about Raiden, even though nobody.
No, that's not necessarily true. Because after 4, everyone loved Raiden.
Yeah.
Because they just went, oh yeah, Raiden. I didn't mind Raiden in the original game. I thought he was a whiny crybaby half the time.
He is.
But there's certainly worse protagonists out there.
Sure. I mean, I get what Kojima was doing with Raiden in 2. You know, he wanted to make Raiden be the rookie, so that Solid Snake seemed even cooler by comparison.
But you know, you don't get to play Solid Snake.
But yeah, you get to play him for like 5 minutes at the start of the tanker chapter.
Fuck me, that was lucky.
And but yeah, so I get what Kojima was going for, but nobody liked Raiden, and that made Kojima mad. So he was like, oh fine, I'll just make him a cyborg ninja then.
I mean, that's literally how you make any character cooler. Cyborg Ninja, give them the nickname Deep Throat.
Yeah. So, I mean, Raiden's basically just gone from making him a whiny baby to a cyborg ninja just because people didn't like the character, and that made Kojima mad. But yeah, I wanted the one with Grey Fox because I care more about Grey Fox than Raiden. But you do get a costume. You do get a Grey Fox costume skin that you can wear in Metal Gear Rising, which is what I use.
See, I can't understand why they decided to make a Oh, okay. Anyway, why are we talking about Mega Solid?
Because fantastic. Because I was talking about DMC and I was talking about the elitism that one friend had, and he kind of ruined the series for me by being basically, as you put it.
I think I got this right just by pure chance. No,
almost.
What's wrong? Almost got that completely right just by pure luck.
Yeah. I was talking about the elitism that one guy had that I knew that kind of ruined Devil May Cry for me. But because I did play Metal Gear Rising, and then I played Bayonetta as well, which you are right.
Yeah, Bayonetta I've got a mixed relationship because I played the PS3 port, which turns out it's not a very good port.
Mm. One. Yeah, it got ported to the Switch, as you know. The whole package, both games got ported to the Switch, which is another reason why I want the Switch. Because Bayonetta 2 is only available on the Wii and the Switch. The Wii U.
And the Wii U.
That's what I meant,
yeah.
Wii U and the Switch.
I might get those eventually. Yeah. I sound stupid because I've got a Switch. I currently have 3 games for it.
What's that, Pokemon?
No, 2 games, sorry, not 3.
What's that, Pokemon and Pokemon?
No, Pokemon Smash Bros.
Oh, that's right, yeah. You did mention you were playing Smash Brothers when we were doing the Bioshock.
I will be getting probably Sword when it comes out.
Yeah, but that's the one I was looking forward to. Have you seen I don't know how it's pronounced, Galarian?
Yeah, I've seen that.
The Ponyta.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And there's oh god, I hate it so much. The Surfetched.
No, Surfetched is awesome.
Fuck off.
Do not insult Surfetched like that.
It's the same. It's just a white version with a giant leak.
It's great.
It's fucking awesome.
After 23 years, Farfetch'd finally gets an evolution. Oh, I could really do with a knife, so I didn't waste ammo doing stuff like this.
Yeah, no, I hated it. I don't like Surfetched. But that's another thing I don't like is the Pokemon exclusives to each game, which I know they've done since literally the beginning, but
that's always been in the game, like.
Yeah. But with Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow, I can just use either a cheat or...
Oh, you cheap little prick. Oh.
Back to the cabin's quarters.
I can't remember where that was now.
I think it was down the floor or upper floor. I can't remember which way you went. You'd have to look on the map. Go. I don't know where it was either. There it is. The top floor.
You go up.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Enough.
How's it going up? So when you go through here to get up?
Oh, we've also seen, what is it, the coughing? Or is it wheezing?
I love that new wheezing. Do not install that new wheezing.
God.
Do not install it. That new wheezing is fantastic. Do not install it.
Sure.
You insult, you can get out.
I can get out of my own house.
Get out of your own house.
My own room.
Get out of your own house. That's it. Apparently there's nothing up here.
But the only thing I don't like well, I assume they're legendaries. The sword and shield legendaries look awful. The shield one doesn't look good at all, and the sword one. I mean, you didn't play too much of it, but
Just carrying a sword.
Yeah, it's literally a Dark Souls boss. In Dark Souls, there's a boss that's just a giant wolf with a giant sword in its mouth, and it's Oh, let me find the picture, because someone just put a side by side, and it's like the same pose, and it's almost like they just copied it. I mean, it's coincidental. Coincidental? Probably.
Oh, really? Oh, how do I get to the cabin's quarters?
Have you tried the lift? Because you went through the lift shaft. I can't remember if you climbed back up it. Coincidental. That's what I was going to try to say. Do you know what the name of the Pokemon?
Oh, I don't know. No, Sun and Moon, I try to ignore most things from it, so I don't know any names of Pokemon.
Okay.
I only know, basically all I know about the game is Weezing, Surfetch'd and Ponyta.
Sure, that's pretty much all I know.
And the initial trailer, that's it, and I haven't watched anything else since, because Sun and Moon, I watched everything to do with that, and I didn't enjoy Sun. I still haven't completed it to this day, actually. Because it's just boring. I was actually replaying it recently, and I intend to finish it before
the new one comes
out. But I'll still be behind by a game because Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are out. But I just don't have the interest in playing them because, my God, was Sun boring.
Here you go. This is it. This is the top one's obviously Dark Souls. As you can
I couldn't tell.
No. They're literally. It's just so weird.
Oh, you son of a!
I distracted you with my picture of Dark Souls.
Distracted me with a picture of Dark Souls.
But yeah, so it's just the Sith, the giant wolf boss with the sword in its mouth.
Yeah, it's probably worth flashing it up on screen so people can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, most people have probably seen it, but if I remember, I'll stick it up on screen.
Oh, hello, baby. Okay.
I mean, it's like a 10-year gap. Dark Souls came out like in 2009 or something like that.
Right, I actually forgot where I'm meant to be going. I got so fixated with getting a machine gun that I forgot where I'm meant to be going.
You were going to the cabin.
Yeah, I did that. Got the gun.
You did that?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm not paying attention now.
He was like, yeah, look at Dark Souls.
Yeah, I just want to talk about Dark Souls, really.
It's basically talk about anything else that's not this game.
Yeah. Well, like I said, this game falls apart at the end, so I sort of lose interest. Plus, I don't have anyone to talk to about Dark Souls. I've got you for Metal Gear and basically everything else, but I need someone to talk about with Dark Souls.
Oh, the Dark Souls is kind of crap. It's not, I'm just terrible at the game.
You bring up your inventory here and tell you what your objective is on the left. Get to the bottom level.
Oh, okay.
But that was it. You had to get the you got the acid, so you had to get through a door or something.
I did not know you could do that.
It's alright. I know. I've seen bits and pieces because people were like, well, I won't try not to spoil too much for you, obviously, because I know what that's like, learning everything about a game and then finding out it's shit.
Yeah, just don't say anything about it.
Mm.
Simple as that.
But basically...
No!
Oh no, I'm not going to tell you. Basically, they added features that... Oh. I guess that someone's on the floor. That was lucky. That shit's still alive. Oh, fucking hell. Unfortunately, you weren't lucky a third time.
Please don't. Please let me say the point where I still have my guns.
Yeah, you should get regular checkpoints anyway. Auto saves. Yeah, four. I don't know what's it for. Yeah, they added some features into, or they've advertised some features that are in Shield and Sword.
Sword and Shield.
Chips and fish.
No! No.
I saw you post.
No one says shield and sword, and no one says chips and fish. It's fish and chips, you uncultured swine.
I know, I saw you post that like a couple of months ago, and it made me laugh so much. Yeah, Sword and Shield. They added a ton of features that, or they advertised some features that don't really seem all that necessary.
That's just Pokemon.
Yeah, and some people were annoyed that they wasted time on that, and instead of, you know, putting Pokemon into Pokemon.
I'm going to defend the Pokemon here because there's like 1,000 of the bastards. They got to create new models for all of them. That's going to take forever.
Mm. See, I disagree massively with you there.
I wouldn't.
Because the reason I say I disagree is because they've used the same models from the 3DS games or
Backpack.
I don't know what are the games on. What Sun is 3DS, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that they've actually just reused the same models for since the 3DS, basically the entire 3DS era.
Yeah, but then you also got to find a place to put these Pokemon in, and when you got to think, there's literally nearly 1,000 Pokemon. You got to find space for 1,000, not 1,000 Pokemon because they're evolutions, but still, like 900 Pokemon. You got to find a place to put.
Do you mean on the disc or just
in the game?
In the game.
I have no doubt they can fit on the disc, but
yeah, I just want to make sure. I assumed you were talking about the game, but well, I don't know. They, I guess I can't really speak on that because obviously 151 is all I've ever known, and they all fit mostly well.
So they fit on like a fucking 2 megabyte Game Boy cartridge.
Sorry, I meant in the game.
Yeah.
I meant in the game and that they fit mostly well. 151. I mean, there's some areas that don't really make sense, but like in the just a vest.
I want the torch. Cut the torch off it. I've already got a torch. What am I doing? I could really do some herbs because I'm dying.
But yeah, so do you know about? This has probably been advertised to you, so you've probably already seen it. Do you know about Gigantamax?
I've seen them. I don't know anything about them, and I was going to wait until I got the game to actually look at them. Like I said, I've avoided pretty much everything to do with the game.
Yeah, I understand because I'm like that now since 5 came out.
Yay, safe room.
But that seems to be a feature that's largely pointless. It's just we've increased the we've made the model 3 times as big. And
it's just a flair.
Yeah, it's just another gimmick. Which
every Pokemon game has them.
Yeah.
Like, well, not necessarily Pokemon Red and not so Gens 1 and 2, but Gen 3 had the contests. Gen 4 had more contests. I don't really know now. I don't know where we're going with this. Right.
Oh, fuse. I guess that's the.
Actually, I want it back in there so we can go in that room.
Don't you want to go down? You want to find Ethan at the bottom floor or something?
I am. I'm just being nosy now.
Okay, not bad.
I'm just going back around in circles, yeah. So.
Yeah. It's just when I talk, I sort of zone out. I don't pay full attention to what you're doing.
That's how I get through life.
When people talk to you, you just zone out.
Basically, yeah. Assume it worked. I'm not paying attention to you.
Mm. Yeah, my brother tells me stuff like that. There's this fat guy there who just...
Very nice. Just straight up, yeah, just a fat guy.
Well, that's all I know about him.
What does that do? That?
Turns power on or something. I think that was that where you got the fuse from. I don't know, it's been so long since I played this game. But yeah, this fat guy just goes on and on and on about things that don't matter. Pretty much like I'm doing now. And my brother's just like trying to do his work and he doesn't care what this guy's saying, but obviously he doesn't want to be a dick. But he just doesn't care.
Right, I have a fuse, which can go in the lift.
Oh, that's right, that's where you want to go. You want to go to the lift to fix the elevator.
I want to go to the lift to fix the elevator.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've been through it yet. Or have I?
Looks like it. Well, at least there's nothing in here if you have. And yeah, you just need to go to the lift. Excuse me.
Yeah. Oh, God, I really wish that blood would fade. I know it's the indication of where your health is at, but it's...
Yeah. It's a bit much. Oh, you've got to find two things.
Oh.
You need a wire from somewhere, but I don't remember where the wire is. Sick bay. Find a power cable in the sick bay.
Okay, I'm going to take that just in case I need it for something.
Sure.
Sick bay's on this room. Cool.
Was it up one?
No, it's...
Or was that because you haven't been there yet?
Just haven't been there yet.
Okay.
Because I need to go through to a room that I didn't have the adhesive to go through now, which I can. I wonder if you went back and looked at the footage, how much time was spent talking about this game and how much time was spent talking about other games.
Probably not. Probably about 70-30.
Or just talking about Metal Gear Solid, talking about other games.
Talk about other things in general, yeah.
Probably talking about Metal Gear Solid. Stay dead. That's a nice view. This game just has gone a bit off the rails, I think.
Yeah.
Save Mia. Okay, you're now Mia. You're now hunting a ghost child.
Yeah, it does Fallout.
I thought you said it just starts going like Fallout. I was like, this is nothing like Fallout.
Except for the fact that you've got to look for your child.
I hear something, can't see it, so I'm just going to ignore it.
That's smart. As long as I don't look at it, it can't hurt me.
There we go, now I'm going to turn around and be killed.
Just run if you can. It's probably going to be too fat to keep up. Or at least it won't be able to fit through the door.
You're a bit harsh to you at least. You call him fat. Might be sensitive about his weight. My God, you run slow.
Yeah, this game has the worst run There's an unlockable that lets you run faster. It really doesn't make that much difference. But running is one of the worst things in this game.
I really do.
Really need help.
Some help.
Oh, I think if you get a checkpoint and then you die, you'll come back with some help.
If I have anything in here, I can.
No.